Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear students? I think you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear students, today I am here to take a class. This class will be for the students of class 9, and I am going to take a class on English second paper. That's why this class is equally important for the students of class 6 to class 12. So the students of class 6 to 12, all students can join with me. So dear students, let's begin our class and welcome you all to Ahmed Bawany online school class. So dear students, let's begin our class and go to the screen please. So dear students, I think you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today our topic is assertive to exclamatory. That means we shall learn some changing sentence. That means how to change sentence, the assertive sentence into exclamatory. This chapter will be discussed here. So I think you all will enjoy the class. So dear students, here this is the first rule, and this rule is the rule of A or N. That means you will get A or N in assertive sentence, and we have to make it exclamatory. And if we want to make the assertive sentence into exclamatory, we have to use what at first. That means if we get A or N in assertive sentence, we have to use what? So at first we have to write down what and then A or N. So I have given here 5 assertive sentences. It is a very beautiful flower. It is a very exciting game. The crow is a very ugly bird. He leads a most unhappy life. And the last one, you are a grateful. Dear students, these are the questions, and we shall discuss the rule how to make these sentences into exclamatory. Dear students, here first one is, it is a very beautiful flower. So here you see the letter A. That means it is an article. So we have to use what. So the sentence will be started with what. So look at the answer, what, and A will be A, and then we have to write on beautiful flower. That means the rest of the sentence after very will be omitted. Here very will be omitted. So sentence will be started with what? What a beautiful flower, and then we have to start from starting it is, and after verb we have to give an exclamation sign. This is the first one, and we shall see the second one. And the second one is, it is a very exciting game. Here you see the article A. So we have to start the exclamatory sentence with what. What, here the article A, but if we omit very, then the word will come exciting game. So exciting will come here. So it will be N, not A. What an exciting game it is. What, we have to write down what at first, then the article A or N, as the sentence, as the letter exciting comes here. So we have to, here the word starts with vowel E. So we have to use N according to the rules of article. What an exciting game it is. At last we have to use the verb and then exclamation sign. Now the question number 3. The crow is a very ugly bird. Here again we get article A. So we have to use what at first. So look at the answer, what, and if we omit very, then the word comes ugly, and ugly starts with U, and it is a vowel. So we have to use N as an article. So what an ugly bird, and then the sentence starts, the crow is, at last the verb. So and we have to give exclamation sign. What an ugly bird the crow is. This is the answer of the third question. Now dear students, we shall see the example number 4. He leads a most unhappy life. Here we have to omit most. That means from assertive sentence we have to omit very, most or great. These words will be omitted. That means we cannot use these words in exclamatory sentence. So we have got a article here, so we have to start with what. So we have to write down what at first. So what and unhappy. If we omit most, then the next word is unhappy. The word starts with vowel U, so we have to use an as an article. What an unhappy life. Again we have to write down he, and at last verb leads, an exclamatory sign. So it has become an exclamatory sentence. So the answer is what an unhappy life he leads. This is the answer of the 4th question. Now dear students, we shall see the last example of the first rule. You are a grateful. Here the assertive sentence, you are a grateful, and we see the article a, so we have to use what at first, what a, and we have to omit great and then the word full. So it will be just like it, what a fool, and then subject, and at last verb, and after verb we have to give exclamation sign, what a fool you are. So dear students, this is the first rule of assertive into exclamatory sentence, and in assertive sentence we have got a or an. That's why we have to use what. Now we shall see the second rule. This is the second rule, without a or an. That means if you do not get a or an in any assertive sentence, and if you want to make it exclamatory, you have to start the sentence with how. That means exclamatory sentence will be started with how, as there is no a or an in these sentences. So dear students, we shall see the examples. Here there are 5 examples of assertive sentence, and these sentences are: the flower is very beautiful. Second one, the game is very exciting. Third one, the crow is very ugly. Fourth one, she is very talkative. And the last one, he was very intelligent. Dear students, these are the example, and we shall discuss the rule one by one. Here the rules is without a, and that means if we do not get any article a and, we have to start exclamatory sentence with how. So the first one, the flower is very beautiful. Here there is no article a and, so we have to start with how. That means the answer will be how beautiful. That means at first we have to write down how, as there is no a or an. Then the word after very, very great, most. Here very, after very the word is beautiful, how beautiful. Again the sentence starts with the flower, and last of all we have to write down is, that means verb, and we have to give exclamation sign. So we have, it has become an exclamatory sentence, how beautiful the flower is. Now the second one, the game is very exciting. In this sentence we do not get article a or and, that's why you have to start our exclamatory sentence with how. So again we shall write down how here, and then the word after very. Very will be omitted always, very great, most will be omitted. So the game is very exciting, so we have to write down how at first and then exciting. So answer will be how exciting. Again the game is, how exciting the game is. At last again exclamation sign. This has become an exclamatory sentence from assertive sentence. Dear students, now the question number 3. The crow is very ugly. Here we shall not get a or and, so it will be started with how. How, and then the word after very is ugly. So it will be how ugly, and the subject the crow, and at last the verb. So answer will be how ugly the crow is. Dear students, this is the answer of the third question. Now I am going to solve the question number 4. She is very talkative. She is very talkative. And again there is no a or an, that's why you have to use how. So answer will be started with how, and then after how we have to write down the word after very. Okay, so it will be a how talkative and then subject and then verb. The answer will be how talkative she is, and at last exclamation sign. And then last one, he was very intelligent. Again there is no a or an in this sentence, so we have to start this exclamatory sentence with how. So how will be at first, then the word after very. The word after very is intelligent, so it will be how intelligent, and then we have to start again from the sentence. Start from the beginning of the sentence. Here subject is he and then was. That means was will be at last. How intelligent he was. And this is the answer of the question number 5. So dear student, this is the second rule, and the difference between first rule and second rule is if we get a or an in any assertive sentence, we shall use what to make it exclamatory, and if we do not get a or an, we have to use how to make it exclamatory. So dear students, I think you have understood these two rules well, because these are very important. Okay, now dear students, I am going to the next rule, and go to the screen please. Okay dear students, look at the screen here. You will see the word wish. That means you will get wish in assertive sentence, and if you want to make it exclamatory, you have to use if at first to make the sentence with wish to make it exclamatory. That means if we want to make exclamatory sentence from the assertive sentence with wish, we have to use if at first, and then at last you have to give exclamation sign. So here there are 4 questions of assertive sentence, and I wish I were a dog. Second one, I wish I were a king. Third one, I wish I were a queen. Last one, I wish I were the president of USA. And these are 4 examples of assertive sentence, so we shall make them into exclamatory. So dear students, here you see I wish I were a dog. Here the word, the sentence is with wish, so we have to use if. So at first we have to write down if, and look at the answer if. Here if I were a dog, and we have to, you see that in assertive sentence there are 2 subjects, I wish I were. We have to use only one subject in exclamatory sentence here. So the answer has become if I were a dog. This is the answer of the first question. Now dear students, the second one, I wish I were a king. I wish I were a king. Here again the sentence starts with wish. That means the sentence is with wish. We have to use if to make it exclamatory. So again the first one, like the first one, we have to write down the answer of the second one, if I were a king. That means here again 2 subjects, we have to omit one subject. If I were a king, then exclamatory sign. This is the answer of the second question. Now I am going to the third one, I wish I were a queen. Just like the first one, here king, here queen, there is no difference like other these. That means I wish I were a king, if I were a king, I wish I were a king, so answer will be if I were a queen. And then the question number 4, I wish I were the president of the US. This is an assertive sentence, and you see the 2 subjects here, I, again I, the both sides of wish. So in exclamatory sentence we will use only one subject. I wish I were the president of the US. So answer will be if I were the president of the USA. We have to use if instead of wish, and then the rest of the sentence, and at last we have to use exclamatory sign. So dear students, these are the answer of the rules number 3. That means the sentence starts sentences with wish, and we have to use if instead of wish to make them exclamatory. And I think you all have understood this one. Dear students, now I am going to the next rule, and you go to the screen please. Dear students, this is the fourth rules. It is a matter of joy that means if you get, it is a matter of joy that we have to use hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that. So here there are three questions. The questions are, it is a matter of joy that we have won the game. Second question, it is a matter of joy that I have done the work. And third question, it is a matter of joy that our school has won the match. There are three questions here, and we shall discuss how to make these sentences into exclamatory. Dear students, look here. Assertive sentence will start with a matter of joy that it is a matter of joy that, and we have to use just hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that. So look at the screen and the answer of the first question. Here look here, hooray. I have written down it is a matter of hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that, and then we have to write down the rest of the sentence. The rest of the sentence is we have won the game, and I have written down we have won the game. And if you here you should remember that if we use an interjection to make exclamatory sentence, we have to use exclamation sign after interjection, and then at last we have to use full stop. And again, it is a matter of joy that I have done the work. So it is a matter of joy that instead of it is a matter of joy that we have to use hooray. So answer will be hooray, I have done the work. Here I have written down hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that, and the rest of the sentence I have done the work. Here I have written down I have done the work, and I have used exclamation sign after interjection and at last full stop. Dear students, now go to the next one. It is a matter of joy that our school has won the game. Just like the other two, you have to write down the answer of the third question. We have to use hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that. So look at the board, hooray, our school has won the match. And this is the answer of the third question. Dear students, this is the next rule, and I have discussed it, and I think you have understood this rule well, and I am going to the next rule. And the sentence starts with it is a matter of sorrow that. It's a matter of sorrow that. And the previous one was it is a matter of joy that, and we used hooray instead of it is a matter of joy that. Now it is a matter of sorrow that, so we have to use alas instead of it is a matter of joy that. Nothing else actually. Both items are the same except this interjection. Okay, so there are three questions here. It is a matter of sorrow that I am undone. Second one, it is a matter of sorrow that we have lost the game. And third one, it is a matter of sorrow that he has failed in the exam. So these three questions, and I am going to answer these three, and I will discuss at the same time. That means here the rules is it is a matter of sorrow that we have to use alas at first instead of it is a matter of sorrow that. So it is a matter of sorrow that will be alas, and then the rest of the sentence I am undone, I am undone. So alas, I am undone, just like the first one. Now the second one, it is a matter of sorrow that we have lost the game. Again we shall use alas instead of it is a matter of sorrow that, and the rest of the sentence at last. Alas, we have lost the game. And again we have used exclamation sign after interjection, and at last full stop. Now dear students, we shall see the third one. It is a matter of sorrow that he has failed in the exam. This is the last example of this rule. So we have to use alas again instead of it is a matter of sorrow that, and then the rest of the sentence. So answer will be alas, he has failed in the exam. So dear students, these are the rules of exclamatory. That means if we want to make assertive sentences into exclamatory, we have to use these rules. Again, we have to use the opposite rules to make exclamatory sentence into assertive sentence. The rules are same. Now dear students, I have completed the rules, but I will give you some example. That means exercise to do all these at once. So look at the screen. Here I have written down 5 questions. 5 questions. I wish I had the wings of a dove. Second one, a little learning is a dangerous thing. Third one, the heat was very terrible. Fourth one, she was very talkative. And last one, it was an exciting game. So dear students, here 5 sentences with different kinds of rules, and we have to use those rules to make them into exclamatory. So dear students, first one, I wish I had the wings of a dove, and you can remember wish will be if to make exclamatory. That means this sentence is with wish and we have to use if to make it exclamatory. So what may be the answer? I wish I had the wings of a dove. Yes, we have to use if to make it exclamatory. So if I had the wings of a dove, we have to give exclamation sign at last. Now question number 2, a little learning is a dangerous thing. Okay, dear students, sometimes ago I have discussed with you about here the sentence is with article A. So we have to use what to make it exclamatory. If you can listen to me carefully, I think you will be able to understand. So what? So I am going to tell you the answer at first and then I shall show. What will be at first? What a dangerous thing a little learning is. There is no very great most in this sentence, so we cannot omit. So what a dangerous thing a little learning is. And at last we will see the exclamatory sign. Now dear students, the question number 3. The heat was very terrible. Here there is no a or an in this sentence. That's why this will be started with how. If you can remember, it will be very easy. So it will be started with how and then the word after very. Again I am going to explain. As there is no a or an in this sentence, we have to start with how. And look at the answer again of the question number 2. Here we got a. That's why we started this sentence with what. But in question number 3, there is no a or an. That's why we have to start with how. And then the last word, that means word after very. So answer will be how terrible the heat was. At last we have to use verb. So this is the answer of the third question. Now we shall see the question number 4. She was very talkative. Again there is no a or an. That means article a or an. We have to use what? We have to start this answer with how, and then we have to use talkative, that means the word after very. So the answer will be how talkative she was. And at last we have got exclamation sign. Now dear students, the last question. It too was an exciting game. And here the article n we get a article n, so we have to start this sentence with what, and we cannot use how here because there is an article n. If we get an article a or an, we have to start this sentence with what. So answer will be what an exciting game it was. What an exciting game it was. Dear students, these are some exercises, and we have another 5 minutes in our hand. That's why I am going to give you more examples on these rules. And look at the screen please. Okay, look at the screen. Here there are 5 exercises also. These exercises are: he leads a most unhappy life. Second one, it was a very lucky day. Third one, I wish I could fly in the sky. Fourth one, you are a great fool. Fifth one, the Padma is a very big river. These are the questions, and again I am going to discuss according to the rules I have taught today. He leads a most unhappy life. Again, look at the sentence and look at the word a again. That means we have got the article a. So we have to start this answer with what. So it will be started with what? What a or an. It will be an, because if we omit most, the word comes here unhappy. So the word starts with vowel u and we have to use an. We cannot use a. Though we get a here in the answer, we have to use an because of vowel. What an unhappy life he lives. Now the next question. It was a very lucky day. Again we have got article a. So we have to use what? What a, and very will be omitted. What a lucky day, and then the subject and then the verb. So answer will be what a lucky day it was. And then the third question. I wish I could fly in the sky. Here, dear students, you have got the word wish, and we know the rules of wish. We have to use if instead of wish. That means the exclamatory sentence will be started with if, as we have got wish here. So answer will be if I could fly in the sky. Or we also use here would that I could fly in the sky. Here exclamatory sign. And then the question number 4. You are a grateful. Here we have got the article a. And as you know, if we get article a or an, we have to start the sentence with, can you remember? With what? Yes. So it will be started with what? What a fool. That means we have to omit great, because we know that in assertive sentence we get very, most, great, and these words will not be used in exclamatory sentence. So answer will be what a fool you were. Yes, what a fool you are. Now the question number 5. The Padma is a very big river. And again we have got the word, that means article a. So we have to use what? That means the sentence will be started with what a. What a big river. That means very will be omitted. What a big river. Again from the beginning of the sentence, the Padma is at last. We shall get exclamation sign. So the answer has become what a big river the Padma is. So dear students, I am going to give you more 5 exercises for your better understanding, and these will be the last slide for you. So look at the screen. Here there are 5 questions. The girl sings very sweetly. The sight is very pathetic. The fob saying of Jim was very nice. The next few days were very terrible. The sun shone very hotly overhead. And dear students, these 5 questions will be your homework, and I think you should take a screenshot so that you can practice these questions after my class. There are 5 questions will be your homework, and when you will do or complete these answer, you can match your answer with mine, and that's why I am going to give you the answer also. And now again take another screenshot with answer. At first you have taken screenshot only question. Now you can take a screenshot with answer so that you can match your answer with mine. So dear students, this will be all about today, and I think if you can listen to me, and if you have listened to me, I think you all have understood the class well, and from the next time you will be able to answer any questions from assertive to exclamatory. So dear students, thank you so much for joining with me, and again I shall come before you for another class in another day. Till then, Allah Hafiz.